Listen up, I'm gonna give you the real truth. There's a specific conversation every man will have in his romantic life that can either guard his heart and his wallet or leave him completely wrecked. Still, most guys mess it up badly. You believe you're being open, honest, romantic, but no, my friend, you're truly being set up, and usually you don't see it coming. This is the conversation that divides men who get played from men who remain powerful. Believe me, you want to be the second kind. Stephanie here. Welcome to the channel. So in this video, I'm explaining the most dangerous conversations that men have with women without knowing it. I'll show you how this one convo or this kind of conversation can take thousands of dollars, months of wasted time, and even your sanity, only if you don't handle it right. And crucially, I'll tell you exactly what to say in its place to protect your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Money talk hidden as a dream. It begins soft, innocent, sweet even. You're relaxing in bed, maybe watching a movie, and she says something like, well, one day I just want to wake up in a massive house, big kitchen, walk-in closet, floor-to-ceiling windows, maybe even an ocean view right behind it. And at first, you're thinking, wow, she's ambitious, she's a dreamer, I like that. But stop for a second. Who's in the plan of that dream? You or your wallet? This is one of the oldest moves in the woman's handbook. It's not a conversation, it's a soft pitch, a hidden way to test your financial preparedness, your provider nature, and more importantly, how easily you're controlled through your ego. See, at this point, she's not talking about building with you, she's quietly checking if you'll build it for her. And guys, if you're not paying attention, you might overlook the difference. You see, the setup works something like this, right? She starts creating these dream scenarios. Picture being on a vacation in another country, just relaxing in a private villa. Or she'll say, I can't wait to drive something fancy like a G-Wagon, maybe you behind the wheel looking all attractive. And, mostly it sounds romantic, it sounds fun. But it's not just talk, it's information gathering. She's checking your financial limits. And if you answer with something like, oh, I'll make sure you have that one day, babe, well, she will categorize it under potential sponsor. Now, I was aware of a guy who dated a woman like this. She talked about dreams all the time. I want a boutique someday. I just need someone to believe in me. If I had the right help, I could really make things happen. He thought he was being loving, supportive, and visionary. So guess what he did? He provided her $5,000 to start that boutique. 3 weeks later, she stopped taking his calls. Boutique never happened, relationship over. Lesson paid in full. What do you think about this? Have you seen this happen? Share your views in the comments below, and make sure you watch until the very end of this video for crucial insights. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with a friend who needs to see it. Okay, these are some warning signs you should watch for, just in case you're uncertain if you're with this kind of woman, right? She focuses more about what she wants to have than who she wants to become. Her goals always need your answers, but never her own work. She compliments your ambition right before suggesting expensive ideas, right? She introduces money topics early in the relationship, covered in emotional talk like planning the future. Listen, a woman who's serious about you will talk about building with you. A woman who's judging you for lifestyle perks, well, she'll talk about dreams that happen to cost you money. So what do you do if you find yourself in that situation? The next time she starts a dream house or fantasy life conversation, reply with this. Hey, that sounds amazing. So what are you doing right now to make sure that happens? And observe her reaction. If she's serious, she'll talk plan, hustle, ideas, right? If she's not, you'll hear silence or unclear fluff. Or worse, she'll turn it back to you. Listen, guys, you're not a fantasy bank. You're not a get-ahead plan. You're a man, and your money, time, and energy need to be earned and not taken for granted just because a woman is in your life. Second dangerous conversation is what I call the guilt-gift setup. Now, this one is quiet, dangerous almost, and much more common than a lot of guys realize because it's not loud. It doesn't come with a price tag up front either, but it'll empty your wallet and your emotional bank account one sorry at a time. It starts with a fight. Maybe you corrected her. Maybe you said something she didn't like. Maybe you simply didn't read her mind that day. And now she's upset. Suddenly, she's not responding the same. She's cold, she's distant, and you begin feeling guilty about it. And right when you're thinking how to make it right, it's her birthday or Valentine's Day or just a bad week at work kind of feeling. And guess what? The only way to solve things now is you buying her something to make amends. This isn't just manipulation, it's a guilt deal. She doesn't ask for the gift. She creates the emotional atmosphere that makes you feel like you need to give her one. Because if you don't, you become the bad guy. She'll say, "You didn't even try to make it up to me." Or she'll say, "Wow, I guess I mean that little to you." And then suddenly you're there rushing for flowers, jewelry, expensive dinners, trying to fix a moment of tension that she helped create. You know, I was talking with someone the other day. Good guy, good guy. He dated a woman who was, the queen of silent treatment, so to speak. Every time she didn't get her way, she would just shut down. And every time he would respond the same. Buy her something, a bracelet, a surprise delivery, a vacation. And you know what she told him one day? "You always know how to fix things with gifts." It wasn't a compliment, it was proof. She knew how to use his guilt, and every time she did, she got rewarded. So here's a trend I'd like you to watch out for, okay? She's sweet only after you buy her something. Arguments always end with you doing big gestures. She never says sorry, but expects you to make it up to her. Her birthday or holidays always come after some kind of emotional distance or fight. You feel like if you don't spend money, you're going to lose her. That's not love. That's not even intimacy. It's emotional blackmail, and you are paying the bill. Does this sound familiar to you? I want to hear your opinion or story in the comments. Stay until the end of the video for more vital advice. Please subscribe, like this video, and share it with others.
Here's what I would do instead, my guy. Next time things go bad, you want to fight that urge to fix it with your wallet. What you want to do is fix it with a conversation. Say this instead: "I care about how you feel. Let's talk about it, but I'm not going to buy your forgiveness." That will create a boundary, a standard, and draw a line in the sand. If she respects you, she'll answer like a grown woman. If she doesn't, she'll sulk, guilt trip, or disappear. Now, either way, you get your answer, because gifts should come from happiness, not guilt, from thankfulness and not giving in. And any woman who makes your love depend on what you can buy her doesn't love you. Let that settle. She's just handling you. Ask yourself, are you being generous or are you being played? If you're sitting there thinking, "Well, wow, this is me," then it's time to press that like button. Put a broken heart emoji in the comments. If you've ever been guilt-tripped into spending on a woman who wasn't even serious about you to begin with, I want to see how many of you are out there. And also, if you're receiving real value out of this kind of no-fluff dating advice, subscribe to the channel, because this is the sort of content that actually keeps you from getting played every single time. The third conversation I'd like to tell you about is the "let's split everything 50-50" talk. Ah yes, the classic "we're a team, so let's go 50-50 on everything" conversation. Equal partnership, shared duties, no gender roles, no expectations. I mean, it sounds very fair, but here's what no one tells you. For a lot of women, it's only 50-50 when it helps her. She'll talk about independence, but when it's time to split a bill, see what happens. When her rent is due, who does she call? When her car tire blows, who does she call? If her Wi-Fi gets cut, who does she call? So here's how it really happens, okay? She'll say, "We're both adults, I can pay my own way," right? But when the bill comes, she'll wait, look, hesitate, or worse, she'll say, "You got it, right?" with that little cute voice that sounds more like a test than a question. Now, if you don't have it, suddenly you're not a real man. Suddenly she feels unprotected. Suddenly she starts thinking again about the vibe. Let me tell you about a guy from a conversation in one of the communities I'm in. He was dating this woman who was all about 50-50 until he actually let her pay for dinner a couple of times. And then she started acting changed, less affectionate, more distant. Then one day she told him, "Well, I don't feel treated anymore." Translation, "You're supposed to pay for everything, but I'll still talk about equality when it helps me." And I can hear you say, "Wait, so she wanted traditional treatment, but the talk of equality." Make it sense. Here are a couple of red flags to look out for that will support my point. 1. She talks about equality but expects you to start, pay, and plan everything. 2. She only goes 50-50 on the cheap things, not real costs like travel or emergencies, etc., right? 3. She uses the phrase, "a real man provides," right after saying she's independent. 4. When you suggest equal treatment, she calls you stingy, insecure, or cheap. That's not equality. That's emotional theft, just in a clever disguise. So, what do you do instead? Explain your expectations early. Say this: "Hey, I'm happy to put into a relationship that feels shared and not one-sided. I love treating a woman, but I don't love being used." When you say that, watch how she reacts. If she's upset, you just avoided a financial disaster. If she respects it, you found a person who sees you as a man and not a money tree. Let me be clear, you don't owe anyone expensive things just because you're a man. Respect isn't bought, it's earned. And any woman who expects you to go all in while she goes with little effort is not your partner, she is a risk. A real relationship isn't about 50-50, it's about 100. Full effort, full respect, and that includes her part, not just yours. You either set boundaries and protect your energy, or you get emotionally drained while thinking that you're being that good man and nice guy. Guys, do not confuse being generous with being foolish. Combo number 4, the "where's this going" trap. Okay, gentlemen, this right here is one of the most powerful conversations or questions that a woman can ever ask you, right? So, where do you think this is going? And I need you to understand something important. It's not just a question, it's actually a test, a setup, a chess move, you know? And if you answer wrong, you lose your power, your position, and sometimes your peace of mind. Now, I know you're probably thinking she deserves honesty, and I mean you need to always be upfront about what you want, right? I don't doubt that. But the truth is, there's certain things that you don't always have to reveal, right? The thing no one tells you is most guys answer too much this question. They get all soft, vulnerable, give her a long speech about how amazing she is, how he's never felt this way before, and how he can see a future with her. Nothing wrong with that, right? Innocent. She's sitting there smiling, but inside she's making plans. Cool, I've locked this guy in, I can relax, I've got him now. The power balance will shift instantly, and now you're chasing and she's pulling away, and you don't even know what just happened. This is why I always say, don't give away security too quickly. People value what they earn and not what they're given. So how do you handle this instead? What do you say instead? Well, when she asks you the "where's this going" line, just pause, smile, and answer back with something like, "Well, it depends. Where do you see it going?" Or, "Hey, I'm still working that out. I mean, I'm getting to know you better, so that would help." Now, you know what this does. It keeps you in control. You're not giving a map to a woman, you're still deciding. You're not being cold, you're just being intentional, and that's the difference between the man she respects and a man that she manipulates. Because once you say something like, "I see us together long term," before she's truly proven herself, she may mentally check out. You've ruined the vision, you've destroyed the mystery, you've given her the entire book when she only asked for a chapter, and you'll know you've messed up when she starts giving you less effort, fewer compliments, shorter replies, because in her mind she already has you, and most people don't value what they already think is certain. So remember this, when the question comes up, it's not just about the answer you give, it's about who's controlling the dynamic. Are you giving away emotional power, or are you maintaining your position as a man who thinks before he invests in anything? That's some food for thought for you. What's your take on these tricky conversations? Comment your views or personal experiences below. I read them all. For the full picture and to protect yourself, please watch the entire video. If this advice helps you, show support, subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, really press that like button. Subscribe to the channel because I give you no BS advice every single time. My name is Stephanie. I'll definitely be seeing you in the next video.